Stiff, tired. Another pill? After 50, a lot of us feel that way, but what if the answer isn't another supplement? What if just 5 minutes of daily squats does more good than a whole cabinet of bottles? I'm Grant Hale. Years at a desk left me sore and wobbly, and a near fall while helping family scared me straight. I studied simple, joint-friendly moves, tested them on myself, and now I coach folks just like you. You're watching Safe Strength Seniors, where we keep things safe, simple, and real. Here's the big idea. Squats don't target just one thing. They light up many systems at once: muscles, bones, heart, even hormones. Research on aging joints keeps saying the same thing. Therapeutic exercise is often recommended as a first-line approach for knee pain, not pills. And knee osteoarthritis? It affects a big slice of older adults, and more than half use over-the-counter meds to cope. In just 5 minutes, squats engage all the big lower body muscles at once. That single move is a little orchestra for your body. So can a simple squat routine really outdo the supplements many of us trust? Let's find out, step by step. Quick question. What's the first supplement you reach for when you're low on energy or achy? Drop it below. Before we talk technique, let's see why squats are linked to a natural hormone boost next. A cabinet full of pills. Still achy. Still tired. Sound familiar? I've seen it so many times with clients, and I've lived it too. Here's the kicker. Those bottles usually address one narrow issue. They don't build strength, balance, or confidence. 5 minutes of squats can. Why would one move beat specialized supplements? Because a squat sets off a chain reaction your body loves. It fires your biggest muscles, signals helpful hormones, stresses bones in a healthy way, and even gets the heart involved. Reviews on knee pain keep coming back to this. Exercise is often a first-line, pain-relieving strategy, more consistent than passive treatments. In other words, movement taps your own repair system. Squats also have a reputation for stimulating key hormones because they hit multiple large muscle groups at once. That's free chemistry, built in, speed to value. Squats fire up your largest muscles and key hormone pathways at the same time. No pill can do all of that at once. Do you believe exercise can be as potent as any supplement? Why or why not? I love hearing your take. Now that we've cracked the big idea, the next question is juicy. Can squats really nudge hormones like testosterone in our favor after 50? Let's find out. Feeling flat in your 50s or 60s? Energy dips, muscle fades, mood slides. That's common as certain hormones drift down with age. But popping a booster isn't your only path. Here's the snapback. Big compound moves, like squats, can spark your body's own hormone response. Can squats really lift your energy and drive without a pill? Yes. When you squat, your quads and glutes work hard together. That big demand tells your body to release hormones that support muscle repair and the growth. Coaches say it simply. When you hit multiple large muscle groups, your body gets the message to produce more of what helps you recover. In real-world training, older adults who add leg-focused strength work often see better strength, energy, and signs of healthier hormone balance. This isn't a magic trick. It's your system doing what it's designed to do. One more nudge for confidence. On average, some hormones decline a little each year after our 30s. The cool part is, well-chosen exercise can counter that slide. Speed to value. Engaging your legs hard prompts a healthy surge of helpful growth signals. Which benefit of a natural boost would excite you most right now? More energy, better mood, or steadier strength? If squats can wake up your hormones, can they also wake up your bones? That's next. Bone density drops with age, fracture risk climbs. Many of us answer with calcium pills and hope. But bones don't get stronger from hope. They respond to load. Squats create the kind of load bones love. How does bending your knees help fight osteoporosis? Bones adapt to stress, just like muscles. Each squat presses your body weight through your hips and spine while muscles tug on those bones. That gentle, repeated stress tells bone-building cells to go to work. Medical reviews keep saying this clearly. Weight-bearing exercise is a proven non-drug way to improve bone strength and reduce osteoporosis risk. Compare that to a static pill. A squat is active stimulus. Rep after rep, you're asking your skeleton to stay strong. Over months, even simple bodyweight squats can help slow bone loss, and with smart progress, you can create real change. No gym, no gear, just gravity, your body, and a little space. Speed to value. Each squat sends a get stronger message to hips and spine. How many pills do you take for bone health? Imagine swapping a few for a short squat habit. Would that be easier to stick with? Bones are on board. Next up, can squats protect cranky knees and hips instead of just masking pain? Let's talk joint armor. Knee or hip pain can slow your whole day. Most of us reach for a painkiller or a special joint supplement. Those may mask symptoms for a bit, but they don't change how your joints move. Controlled squats can. Can a simple squat really ease joint pain? Yes, when done well and within a pain-free range. Here's why. Stronger quads and glutes help take pressure off your knees and hips. That means each step loads the joint a little less. Reviews on knee osteoarthritis keep repeating it. Therapeutic exercise is often recommended as a first-line strategy, and exercise reduces knee pain more consistently than passive approaches. And knee OA is common in older adults, with many relying on over-the-counter meds for daily relief. Let's be safe. Use a chair or wall for support. Start with a shallow depth. Knees track over your second toes. Sit your hips back like you're reaching for a chair. Move slow. No sharp pain, ever. If something pinches, shorten the range or pause for the day. Speed to value. An exercise like squats is actually recommended as a first step for knee pain. Have you tried strengthening instead of only taking pain pills? What happened? With muscles and joints moving better, what can squats do for your heart and circulation? That's next. We all know heart health matters. Many of us take meds for blood pressure or cholesterol, but remember, your heart is a muscle too. Can squats help it work smarter? A study with men in their 70s and 80s did leg strength work, including squats, for 16 weeks. At the same effort, their hearts beat slower and pumped more blood. Blood pressure dropped during those workloads. Stroke volume, that's how much blood per beat went up. In plain English, their hearts became more efficient. You don't need a bike or treadmill to get some of these benefits. Strong, active legs act like pumps that help blood return to the heart. Daily squat practice improves circulation and can lift your overall endurance. Over time, everyday tasks feel easier because your system isn't working as hard. Speed to value. After training, heart rate and blood pressure at the same work were lower, and the heart pumped more per beat. If this kind of safe, practical training helps you, tap subscribe and stick around for weekly routines and tips. Would you rather rely only on a pill to lower pressure or also train your pump to work better? Squats are multitaskers. Next, let's see how they quietly build your core and posture. A weak core makes everything harder. Standing tall, turning, even putting on socks. Many routines skip it, a proper squat won't. To stay upright in a squat, your abs, back, and tiny stabilizers have to turn on. Think of it like a standing plank. How does that help balance and posture? Every rep teaches your trunk to brace while your hips and knees move. Chest up, ribs down, eyes forward. Inhale as you sit back. Exhale as you stand tall. That steady brace keeps your spine long and safe. Sources put it plainly. Squats work your core, back, and stabilizers while you train your legs. 2 wins in 1 move. Over time, a stronger core can mean fewer stumbles, less backache, and a taller stance. Here's a quick feel cue. Press your tongue gently to the roof of your mouth, zip your ribcage down, and imagine hugging your belly to your spine as you move. Speed to value. Each squat rep forces your core to stabilize or you tip, so your balance system gets trained too. Have you noticed your balance or back feel better after simple strength work? With core and balance lining up, what everyday tasks start feeling easier? Let's connect it to daily life next. Climbing stairs, getting off the couch, standing from the toilet. After 50, these can feel like hurdles. It's frustrating. Here's the flip. Those moves are just squats in disguise. When you practice squats for 5 minutes a day, you're training the exact pattern you need for daily life. Does that little routine really translate? Absolutely. Each rep is a controlled sit to stand. You're building the strength and timing to shift weight, push through the feet and stand tall without wobbling. I've watched neighbors and clients go from 2 tries on the stairs to 1 smooth climb. Groceries in, no drama. It's practical strength. Try this picture. Every week you do 50 or more extra chair stands because of your squat habit. That adds up fast. Your brain and body get better at the job you ask them to do most. Speed to value. Training squats is training the movement of standing up. No fancy machine needed. Which small daily task would you love to get back with stronger legs, stairs, gardening, getting down to the low cabinet? We've covered muscles, bones, joints, heart, and function. But what about your mind on a tough day? Can 5 minutes clear the fog? Let's finish there. Brain fog happens, stress builds, sleep gets weird. The usual advice is a new pill or another app, but 5 minutes of squats can shift your state fast. Can a few minutes of moving really lift mood or focus? Yes. When you squat, blood flow rises and your body releases endorphins, your natural feel-good chemicals. Short strength sessions also raise brain support proteins like BDNF, which are linked to sharper memory and better learning. In plain English, you move, your brain gets fresh fuel, and your mood often ticks up. For mild dips in mood, research shows exercise can help as much as some common options. Plus, there's the win you feel when you finish. You did the thing. That matters. Speed to value. Even brief exercise can nudge serotonin and endorphins in minutes, giving you calmer focus to face your day. Have you felt a mood lift after simple movement? What helps you reset on tough days? A walk, a few squats, a stretch. You've now got a full-body case for this one move, so how do you start safely, especially if knees or balance worry you? I've got you. Let's set up your first 5-minute squat plan together. Convinced to try, but worried about your knees or balance? Good instinct. Technique and pacing matter. With a few tweaks, anyone can begin. Here's your safe start. First, warm up for 1 minute. March in place. Roll ankles. Loosen hips. Breathe. Next, set your stance. Feet hip width. Toes slightly out if that feels natural. Even pressure through the heels and toes. Eyes forward. Tall spine. Option A, seated. Sit to stand from a chair. Reach hips back. Touch down lightly. Stand tall. Count 3 down. Pause. 1, 3 up. Do 5 to 8 reps. Rest. Repeat. Option B, supported. Hold a chair back or face a wall. Lower only as far as comfy. Knees track over your second toes. Hips go back like you're reaching for a chair. Option C, freestanding, same form, hands out for balance. Small range at first. Breathe. Inhale down, exhale up. Pain is a stop sign. No sharp pain, no dizziness. Stop and reset if you feel either. Aim for 6 minutes total. For example, 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds rest. Repeat 5 times. Add visama before depth. Add depth before speed. Then consider light load later. Cool down with a slow walk and a calf stretch. Who's going to try a chair squat right now? Tell me how it felt. All right, we've trained every part of you. Let's tie it all together. We just walked through how one simple move touches almost everything that matters. Hormones, bones, joints, heart, core, mood, and daily function. No single pill covers all that. In 5 minutes a day, squats deliver multi-system benefits without special gear. Studies in older adults show strength work can lower heart rate and blood pressure at the same effort and pump more blood per beat. Reviews call exercise a first-line approach for joint pain. Coaches point to squats as a top trigger for helpful growth and repair signals. Put it together and you get more energy, steadier knees and hips, stronger bones, better posture, clearer mind, all from a small daily habit at home. I'm Grant Hale with Safe Strength Seniors, and I believe simple, safe practice beats expensive fixes you don't need. Your next step? Warm up, try the version that fits your body today, and download the free 7-day starter plan linked below. Talk with your healthcare provider if you're new to exercise or managing a condition. If today helped, please subscribe, like, and share this with a friend who wants to stay strong and independent. Thanks for watching. Which squat benefit matters most to you right now? Less pain, better balance, or more energy? Tell me below and keep me posted on your progress.